strongly believe that it always flies somewhere around us, and in the right moments, we are able to catch it. I do have a lot of examples of existing this bird of luck in my life. First, during my school years, it helped me to win several competitions. Then, it helped me to enter the university, my favorite department of journalism, without a tutor. And then, finally, it also helped me to become a participant of the Students' Exchange Program that led me to spend a year in the United States studying and living. Before that competition, I was standing on the schoolyard of one of our Lviv local schools in the big crowd of kids, hundreds of kids. A lot of them were much smarter and much more talented than I was. My friend, when she saw that big crowd, she quitted. For some reason, I stayed. And can you believe? I became a finalist. That year in the United States totally changed my life. It was one of the greatest and most valuable years for me. It influenced my personality, and it also influenced my entire future. The second time when the bird of luck, sometimes it is called Gautam or Gauman in some versions, helped me was during my final exams in the university. I was usually a good student. However, on that case, I did not have enough time to prepare for my final exam. And finally, it appeared that I knew answers only to 2 questions out of 120. I was so nervous when I was gonna pick the card with the questions during that exam. And I was shocked when I looked at the card. Those were those 2 questions, the answers on which I knew. Can you believe it? That was incredible. I got excellent on that exam. The bird of luck also helped me to find my first internship and my first job. I applied for summer internship to one of the most popular local Lviv radio stations. And I got a very quick answer. They called me next day and invited me to come and intern there. And after 2 or 3 days, I discovered a very funny thing. I was there by mistake. The thing is, they do not usually take interns on summertime, and they were not going to take an intern on that year. However, on that week, when I applied, one of the big bosses called them and asked for a favor to take for an internship his acquaintance. He told her name was Olena, the same name as I have. And here comes my application. So those people from the news service assumed that that girl was me. They were very surprised when they discovered it was not. However, what should they do? They allowed me to stay, and after 3 weeks of interning there, I got an offer, a job offer. I worked on that radio station for 2.5, almost 3 years, and I loved every day of that work. I loved people whom I worked with, and I also loved the work I was actually doing. That job also became a very important stage in my future career. So, dear fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, I do wish you to believe in the existence of that bird of luck, Gautam. And if you would believe in it, it will for sure always fly somewhere around you. And when you really need it, it will allow you to catch itself. Thank you very much for your attention.